windy. There wasn't much open at the end either. Managed to get a coffee, get the train up, walk back. Oh look, 1 mile from this stage. So it was a mile and whatever at the end. So we've got another mile to go. There's the hotel over there. Lovely. Can't zoom in, unfortunately. Train is up there at the moment. My mum's getting the train back. She's getting the train back and I'm braving the walk back. She probably beat me now. I thought I'd start walking and see if I could beat her back, but I don't think it's going to happen now. Look at that cloud, look at that, how dark that is. That was raining before at the end. Hey, you're right, Joe. How you doing, mate? It'd be a bit far to come pick you up, mate. It'd be about 500 miles or something. Come pick you up in like 7 hours. Have a flip. Look at me in my hood. It's that cold. Blowing a gale. Excuses, yeah. Come see you in 7 hours. So it'll be 14 hours before we get to walk up here. Oh, I'll be shut by then. Oh, look at that cloud. Rain bands over there. You can actually see the rain bands. That's mad, you can see the rain bands easier on the screen than you can actually, like with your own eyes. It's weird, the screen captures the rain bands better. You're still in your pit. Oh mate, get up dude. Late night or something, you're at work. I hadn't had any breakfast this morning. I saved myself thinking there'd be like somewhere at the end of the pier to get something to eat. We get to the end of the pier and it was like takeout only, and it was pissing it down and raining and blowing a gale, and I literally had to have like a tea cake and a takeout coffee with the wind blowing the crap out of me. Monday is a lazy day. It's your lazy day. So yeah, thankfully I got something, but I was thinking more like a bacon butty, not a tea cake. I was like hankering for a bacon sandwich, not having anything to eat, and then there's nowhere at the end. I'm like, oh, it's all shut inside. Why is it shut inside? Everywhere's open inside now. Open it up. I wonder if the train's coming. No, the train's still at the end. Might beat the train back. Still might beat the train back. What a long ass pier this. You always think like you're nearly there. It looks closer than it actually is. You're like, oh, it's not far. And then you see someone ahead of you walking and it's like an ant. The size of an ant. You're like, yeah, it's still quite a way. debating what to do for lunch. I think like we're going to do Wetherspoons for dinner. Can't beat a bit of a Wetherspoons greasy steak. Train's still at the end. Still at the end. We've got a marker to say how far we are here. How far's left? Wonder how far's left. Is this a half-mile marker? Please let this be half a mile left. Oh, it's 2/3. It's 2/3 of a mile. Oh, man, I thought it was half a mile. Spoons for a steak. Blech. Yeah, it's like I've been to some Spoonsies and they're not bad, Joe. And then I've been to other Spoonsies and they're fucking disgusting. It obviously depends on the chef, doesn't it? But it's one for everyone, the Spoonsies, though, because there's always something to eat for everybody. Because they do pizzas as well, don't they? They do pizzas, wraps, paninis. They're not good either. Yeah, they're not like fillet steak, are they? Let's face it, Joe. You're not going to get like a nice ribeye, are you, at Wetherspoons? You pay for what you get, dude. But then I've been to some restaurants and they've not been good. It all depends on the chef. It's like when people like some people like Toby Carvery for a roast dinner, and it's like, that's not a proper roast dinner, that's horrible. Toby Carvery isn't a good roast dinner. It's horrible. Roast potatoes aren't proper roast potatoes. It's not worth the money. It's cheap crap you get at Spoons and not worth the money. Is that the beer or the food or both? That's the beer as well, out of date beer. Oh, I'm not going to beat the train. Train's coming. Shit. Train's going to beat me. I'm going to start waving at me now. Joe's a food snob now. Just the food. I tell you what I do like at Spoon. I don't think the pizzas are like bad. The cheap ass pizzas, they're all right. The kids like the pizzas at Wetherspoons. Mate, you pay for what you get, I think. We only go there because everyone can eat something there. There's something for everyone. And you can get a beer. Imagine going to Poundland to buy your stock and then sell it for 10 times what it's worth. It's business, Joe, innit? No, it's like going to Poundland for a sandwich. Like, you thought Tesco sandwiches were bad, and then you go to Poundland and realise Tesco sandwiches aren't that bad. Like Greggs. I bet Greggs make their like pasties or whatever for dirt cheap and then sell them for like over 10 times what they've made them for, Joe. Got to pay your staff somehow. Them sausage rolls are probably like pence to make, but then they've got to transport it and staff to sell it and cook it. I tell you what, you know, you might as well go to the newsagents and go and buy old sandwiches from the back of the fridge. That is like literally Poundland sandwich, isn't it? I don't even eat the sandwiches from Poundland, and I'm not that fussy. I'd have to be starving to eat a Poundland sandwich. Yeah, you never get like anywhere out of the northeast doesn't do like chicken parmo. You can only really get chicken parmo if you go to the northeast. I'd say I've never seen it anywhere outside of there. That is like a local dish. Do you do chicken parmo, Joe, where you work, at your restaurant? Now and again, like specials. Yeah, it's like a northeast thing. Like I say, I've never seen it anywhere outside of the northeast. It's mental, like. It's like your whole daily intake of calories in one meal. It's nice though. Nearly there now. Nearly there. That was a quick walk. It's like some parts of the country as well, like where we live, they have like a Chinese, but they also do like fish and chips too, the Chinese. But then some parts of the country, they don't do, like some of the Chineses don't do that, they just literally do Chinese. Like a Chinese chippy. I was speaking to Rossi, and he said like where he lives, like they don't do like Chinese chip shops where they sell Chinese food and fish and chips. They just do one or the other. But where I live, like I'd say most of the chippies are Chineses as well. They love their steaks and roast at my place. you can't beat a roast or a steak. I've never found a roast dinner better than home though. I've never found one better than having one at home. Nothing like that here. See, like, is your Chippies just fish and chip shops, or do they sell Chinese as well? It's like the kebab houses sell pizzas and all that, don't they, as well? They sell doners, pizzas, burgers, everything. Like my local Chinese chippy takeaway does fish and chips and sausages and all that, steak pies, but they also do Chinese meals. They have a Chinese chef cooking fried rice and, you know, all the Chinese different meals. It's mint. It is mint. You can go and get like fried rice, chips, and a sausage, and the fried rice is mint. Yeah, the pizza place do that mixture. Yeah, like kebab houses. Maybe it's just like a Cheshire thing. I don't know. Chinese chippy. Weird, isn't it? I think it is, you know, because whenever I've been somewhere else, usually the Chineses don't do like the fish and chips. It goes down well here though. You get like gravy and chips, but you can get fried rice, or you get like prawn crackers with it. Nah, it is good, Joe, honestly. It's not obviously not fucking Michelin star, but it is good. Right, Joe, I'm getting off. Have a nice day, dude. I'm gonna go and enjoy my day. I'm not gonna walk around with a camera in my hand like a tourist. See you in a bit, dude. Have a good one, man.